Hello everybody and welcome on into the State of Play for February 23rd. Live reactions here. My name is Sean. This is youtube.com/SeanAsaurusRex, and if you'd like to see more of me and my handsome face, you can be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell, notified. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks so much for all the support. It's been kind of a wild few weeks. We're getting close to 1,600 subscribers. Feels great. Seems like people are enjoying the content, and I'm having a good time making it. So stick around, got some fun plans toward the end of March. Hopefully that'll work out, and good video games all the time. I felt a little 50-50 on today's State of Play if I wanted to react to it or not, because they're going to be talking about PSVR 2, which I don't really care a whole lot about. VR I don't think is really going to work for me. I wear glasses. I can't see without my glasses, and I just don't know. I never tried a headset on, but I'm like, it's going to work for someone like myself. But I also just kind of don't really care about that platform in general, just even as like, if I could see perfectly, I just don't know that it's really going to do a whole lot for me. Some of the games I look at and I go like, oh, this looks kind of cool, but whatever. The second reason that I wasn't sure about this was because they're going to be having about 15 minutes of footage from the new Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game, which is a game that I am morbidly curious about, but not actively excited for, because of, I mean, even that one screenshot, and if you look at something like Gotham Knights, the way that game works, it is a lot of things that I don't enjoy about the current state of games wrapped into a franchise that I feel like deserves better. And I feel that it's more of a corporately made game rather than like an artistic direction made game. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe that's what Rocksteady wanted to do, but that screenshot's rough. There's a bunch of different currencies. There's like a battle pass, and it's like, oh, all of this kind of sucks. And then they say it's mostly cosmetics. And then I was thinking, like, why not just put those in the game anyway? Like, just, why does it have to be a progression tool? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. So I haven't been super duper excited about it. And I think it's interesting that Sony is highlighting that kind of game when they have been such a staunch supporter of the single player stuff. God of War Ragnarok, the 2 Last of Us's, 5 Uncharted games, 6 if you count the one. I mean, we're starting to get a little wily with the numbers, but even PlayStation 5 has, Returnal has co-op or whatever, but you can play it single player. You have God of War, you have Last of Us 2, you have these big single player games. You're going to have Spider-Man 2. That's what I'm hoping to see out of this. And I just think it's interesting that Sony is kind of pivoting more towards like almost the Microsoft style of game of like, we just want all your time and we want all of your attention on this one thing. And it's like, that makes me hop out faster than most other game mechanics. Interestingly enough, speaking of Microsoft, part of what drove me to actually talking about this and watching it along with it and reacting to it was, as of February 23rd, we will have had a direct or State of Play, or I guess Xbox's was the direct as well, from each of the 3 console makers in a pretty truncated amount of time outside of an E3 timeline. And I think that is really interesting, and I am very excited and interested to see kind of where the roadmaps are leading us. Nintendo seems to be kind of doubling down on like GameCube remasters for some reason. I don't feel like there's aside from the new Zelda, seems like we don't really know what they're doing in the back half of the year. They only talked about the first 6 months of the year. Fine. They shadow dropped Metroid Prime Remastered that no one could get their hands on. Great. Fantastic. But a lot of their stuff is kind of like third-party niche titles, which a lot of them looked very interesting to me. I was very excited about a lot of the stuff that I saw out of that most recent Nintendo Direct. But we don't know a whole lot about the first-party side of things for Nintendo. Hopefully we'll get more Metroid Primes in the future, and they'll be easier to come by. On the Xbox side, we know about 6 of their games, with release dates on 5 of the 6, with 1 shadow drop in Hi-Fi Rush. So we kind of have an idea of where we're going with Microsoft. You're getting Forza, you're getting Minecraft Legends, you're getting Redfall. Those are all, I believe, again, still in the first 6 months of of this year, but what does Sony have? What does Sony have up their sleeve for this early part of the year, aside from PSVR 2, which I get is a big thing. I understand that, but I'm curious. It'll be interesting to have this close of a comparison window to look at all three avenues and kind of go like, who feels like they're in the driver's seat. For me personally, I feel like it's Microsoft, but it feels like there needs to be an asterisk on that. But we'll talk about that after the show. Interestingly enough, Sony might be the only one of the three that doesn't shadow drop a game today. We'll see if maybe they do, but they'll probably remind us of Octopath Traveler 2. I'm hoping to see more from Spider-Man 2. They've been quiet on that game for a really long time. I think that would be big. I know that's a little further out. I know they're probably going to be targeting fall, but I think that would be what keeps me interested in. They're going to talk about 5 PSVR games, 15 minutes on Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. There has to be something in that middle section that makes me go like, wow, this is really cool. Otherwise, this is going to be a complete and utter failure of a state of play for me personally. If you're into VR2, you're probably going to get some useful information. If you're into Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, you're probably going to get some useful information. You got to come up with a heavy hitter in the middle. Do we see more on Death Stranding 2? I kind of doubt it. Maybe a reminder. Some more games for the PS Plus lineup, which was fantastic this month. The games that you can download with the like ultimate tier, top tier, whatever it is. Real heavy hitters in there. Horizon, Legend of Dragoon. I think Borderlands 3 was in there. The Quarry. All right. Oh, I'll switch. Here we go. State of play for February 23rd. RP to M. Oh, are we going to get any announcement about a new PS5 console? I'm going with no. I find it interesting that both okay, so an ad for PSVR 2 right off the bat.
State of play of 2023. We've got a lot to show you, including an in-depth demo of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But first, PlayStation VR 2 is finally here. Let's dive right in with a look at 5 games arriving on PlayStation VR 2 this year.
Have I done something wrong to my headset? Everything sounds so blown out on this Xbox. I find it interesting that both PlayStation VR and PlayStation VR 2 have launched with a supermassive games on-rail shooter.
Kid,
it's very weird.
Work on your focus. Distractions.
Jam.
They'll get you killed out there. Remember what we shook on. Or, I guess we'll just have to keep this up. No! Not that I mind, of course. Let's try again, shall we?
What's going on here with the audio? Hold on. We're going to rewind a little bit and see if that syncs up the audio a little bit more. Okay, that's better. Sorry about that. Okay. I did not find that to look very interesting at all. Oh shit. Oh my god, not the bird.
Come in, please. I need you.
Green Hell VR. I think people like Green Hell. Not a... Oh, Maiden Dreams? Fracked and Phantom Covert Ops. Far Cry VR. Oh shit. Rip. Synapse? That's definitely the best looking VR title they've had so far. That's already 3 of the 5 that I think they were going to talk about, which means that we are really burning through here.
This may be hard to hear. The Empire will fall. Our galaxy will be plunged into 30,000 years of chaos and war.
Thank you for saving us the effort of training.
We can't stop it. But there is a plan to save humanity.
Yes, the iconic book series. What the hell are you talking about?
So, will you fight for a dying empire? Or help us to reach Foundation?
You see that tower out there?
Whoa.
Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper. To be judged. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. Just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time.
Oh, you know what? I saw I saw this on the PlayStation Store, and I was like, oh, I want to play this, and then I realized it was VR.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
The only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
Close your eyes.
Really wish it wasn't VR.
And keep them closed. It's only a matter of time. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And just try to enjoy it this time.
So the last 2 that they
was
showed
a sneak peek at some
were
great upcoming
fantastic.
games for PlayStation VR 2.
God, I wish
Up
that wasn't
next,
just VR.
Bungie gives us a stunning new look at
Oh, I would
Destiny
play the
2
hell out of that
Lightfall,
game.
which launches on PS5 next week.
That thing looks like a cat in the upper right-hand corner. And every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, a cat. Also, they just stole the Lightyear font. I kind of also forgot that,
What is that?
Sony bought Bungie.
The witness.
The malefactor of our first collapse is at our doorstep.
You have no purpose. Because you fear to seek one. That fear is your failure.
Vanguard to all units. Keep the enemy away from the Traveler at all costs.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Not all of us have lives to spare.
Your fear brings you pain. We know pain. Our purpose is its end.
Wait, hold on. Is that the Covenant? What's going on here? God, that looked like a brute.
Begins here and now.
Or not brute. What the fuck is it called? Arbiter. When you wake up in Vegas, shut up and put your body what your mouth says. Boy, that'd be really cool if it wasn't in Destiny 2. I forgot that even was like coming out. Oh, what do we got here? Artsy? Island Life? This looks familiar, but I can't pin what it is. Oh! I think this is the one inspired by a local... You know what? I shouldn't even say anything if I am not confident in it. I think it's based on a culture that exists off the... It's like a very small island between Australia and New Zealand, I think. And it looks awesome, and this trailer is doing it for me. Oh, sweetheart. Yeah. March 21st? Hell yeah. Okay, there's our first must play. That's a Tuesday.
Chia is one of our most anticipated games,
Let's go.
and it's launching into the PlayStation Plus game catalog in
Let's
March.
go!
Speaking
Yes!
of PlayStation Plus, let's take a look at what's in store next month.
This is what I want more of. Give me more stuff. PlayStation Plus day and date. Ooh, Battlefield. Oh! Whoa, look out. Oh! Minecraft Dungeons, great game. Code Vein. Was that it? Oh, Ghostwire. Uncharted. So excited about that. Rainbow Six now. Ghostwire.
Our next game is from Enhance, the creators of Tetris Effect and Res Infinite.
3 of those are pretty good additions. I don't really care about the Ubisoft stuff, so. Oh, a puzzle game. I do like the big fans. What the hell? That game is going to get wild by the end. Oh, some Pleasantville vibes there. Oh, enemies? Maybe you shouldn't say Pleasantville vibes. So I think this trailer is longer than most, if not every single one of the PSVR trailers. May? Okay. Oh, time limited demo today. All right. Wait, is this the one that I played the demo for? No, it's not. It's a different one.
So, big day. Class president's speech at the assembly. In light of the whole space rock potential demise
Oh,
of
no, wait. Is this
thing, my chosen theme feels off.
What's the theme?
Are we finally getting a date for this game? Goodbye Volcano High?
Yeah, perfect. Go with that.
Are you okay? You've come into this year kind of intense with the band stuff.
The band is important. Why did she have to just leave? I said it was an emergency.
You did, and it is. To you. It's weird how everyone's acting like nothing is different. Like to me, everything feels different now.
We've always done what you wanted to do, and that's fine. But there's only so much time we have left. How are we supposed to just be fine?
Oh, shit. Okay. June 15th. Let's fucking go. Yeah. That's a Thursday.
I'm not gonna lose, you hear me?
Do you hear
just
me?
cut you off completely.
I'll inherit my master's will.
Man, real quality voice acting happening
No matter
here. Huh?
what you become, I will always love you.
I will always love
walks
you.
in front of everyone and bears all the pain.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Because you're fucking hot.
Because we're friends.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
In a flash.
My blood is boiling. Charge.
No despair.
You can't
That
escape.
character got hit in the head with a frying pan.
I win.
Don't underestimate the will of fire.
I'll settle this. Now is the hour of judgment. Amaterasu. The weak are unsightly. This is the power of all the Hokage. Keep going, Lee.
Here I go.
I'll protect you to the end. Sting to the beat of the killer bee heat. Prepare yourself.
Sweet dreams.
How about this?
You'll be eaten alive.
Idiots, catch!
Lock on.
Go, Choji!
What is happening? There's so much dialogue.
Super Beast Scroll!
Here I come.
Everyone say your catchphrases at once.
From here forth, history will be spun again. And so began their journey. On a path with no end.
Who's the football player? Is it Jamal Williams? He's probably really excited for that.
I will establish perfect order.
The Detroit Lions running back.
Nothing more than oppression through force and fear. My frail little.
I bet he's stoked.
No. I do not wish to fight you, elder brother.
Captivating fantasy worlds await in our next two games.
Oh, Final Fantasy 16, perhaps?
I'll tell you a story, true soul. My life was dismantled piece by piece.
Oh my god, I am so excited for Goodbye Volcano High and Chia. Oh my god.
I must
Let's go.
What I started. Death's design will be complete.
Discover Gedric's secret. Find out what it is that makes him invincible so we can strip him of his advantage.
We're gonna strip him? What?
You're a pawn, a slave to forces you cannot comprehend.
Ketheric is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Together, we will
throw a whole
strike down
body
the
in there?
absolute.
Oh, split screen co-op? Suck it, Halo Infinite. This game can do it. Why can't you? Somehow the audio got desunk
Bow
again.
before me. Bow before the absolute. Bow!
Oh, that's what Baldur's Gate looks like? Oh.
Welcome to Wayfinder, an online multiplayer adventure for you and your friends.
God, you
it's all
lost
set
me.
in Evanor.
I thought maybe it would look. It looked kind of like a roguelike.
World. You'll control the chaos through Wayfinders. Meet Senja, who likes to get up close.
There was
and
no
personal.
good place to put a camera on that screen.
Silent.
Look at how fucking
Fights with
cluttered that shit
firepower
is.
and
There's
fast
so
reflexes.
much just shit on the screen.
And Wingrave slices through the fray while also supporting the group. With another victory under our belts, let's head to Skylight, our social hub. Here, you'll turn your loot into new weapons and Wayfinders. You can also explore dungeons called Lost Zones that you can modify and mutate for a greater
Man, we got like
challenge.
3 or 4 pretty incredible games in a real short time span, and now we
Lost
are.
Zones are where you and your friends will
Woo!
team up to complete quests, collect loot, and hunt bosses like
There
this
were the 2
Titan.
good PSVR games, the Destiny thing, and then I think they did Chia and Goodbye Volcano
We're
High,
excited
like
to bring Wayfinders
kind of
beta
in that order. So
exclusively
there were
to
4 out of
PlayStation,
5,
and you
like
can sign
just
up for the chance to play early now. Thanks for
exciting
watching.
games, and then now we are just in this portion that is like, let's wrap it up. Play the beta February 28th. No thank you.
We've got big updates on 2 highly anticipated Capcom games, starting with the debut of 3 new characters for Street Fighter 6.
I hope the people who like Street Fighter are excited by this announcement. It's not me, but I hope you're happy. He'll step on your toes. I do like the color splashes, like, that's kind of fun. Hang on, I'm gonna rewind it again. For whatever reason, the audio's desunk. Honestly, I just wanted to see more of the shirtless man. Oh, now it's time to get serious. He's like, I've just been playing around this whole time.
My beautiful body is built better.
I call upon you, great wind. Toino Ikonoi, spirit of the wind. to yourself. Become one with it.
I mean, the color palette of this game is terrific. That's fun. I like that animation a lot with the camera.
The voice of the spirit, only I can hear it.
One too many spins. She got a little too dizzy. Still broke that man's back. Oh, Cammy has the one like annoying hair that I have. It just doesn't go with everything else. And you're like, God dang, ooh, double decker bus. Go! She'd have to split that right between her vision like this. Just to even have a hope to see around it.
Another mission awaits.
I don't like that logo. I'd never considered that it was like the VI. I don't know if they've ever really like pointed that out.
You see, we are all connected
ugh.
through the holy body. When you need only accept the sacred gift.
Oh, is it Resident Evil 4?
Christ.
Which for some reason people were like, this is my most anticipated game of the year. The game that came out 18 years ago?
Temperance, child.
I'm taking delivery of preparing some entertainment for you. Ah, the entertainment. Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess fair.
I sure hope you don't, you're not able to move and aim at the same time.
I'm making you for you. Move! Is it always like this with you? How about you open fire instead of your mouth? Long time no see. Major Krauser? Why? You can't save her. You can't save anyone.
What's gonna happen to me?
We gotta keep moving forward. We will beat this. Together.
Thanks.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea. You gotta hurt yourself.
Sorry, bad traffic. One combat shot will compliment the Hunnigan.
Ha! Ha! This is kind of fun. Ahead! You're kidding.
Ah, yes, the time has come.
Like I told you. I'm gonna get you home safe. I'm ready to die, rookie.
Exalt all,
Leon! And let it be so! This time, it has to be different.
It's a pretty exciting trailer for a game everybody already knows how it's going to end.
Time to cause some mayhem.
The hell's the mercenaries? Ooh, a special demo coming soon. Gross. I don't know why I said gross.
The show's not over yet. It's Harley Quinn, Deadshot, King Shark, and Captain Boomerang against the world's greatest DC superheroes in this extended look at Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice
Really?
League.
That's
Let's hear
it?
from developer Rocksteady Studios.
That's it before we get this? Do we get one more after this?
Hi everyone, my name is Darius Sidarian and I'm the studio product director at Rocksteady Studios.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the next installment in the Arkhamverse and will be releasing this May. It is a third-person action shooter.
Oh, that's
set
right.
5 years
They
after
gave this
the
game a
events of
release
Batman
date
Arkham Knight.
with that terrible
Metropolis has been
trailer.
invaded, and you're
I
going in as the
forgot
Suicide
that
Squad
happened.
members, Harley Quinn,
That trailer sucked.
King Shark, Deadshot,
And it was like
Captain
super weird
Boomerang
how
to
it
face
ended.
off
I guess it
against
probably
the
wasn't a
ultimate
terrible
threat,
trailer.
a
It
corrupted
was really
Justice
awkward how
League.
it ended.
The
And then
team has
they
been
didn't
hard
even
at
give
work
it a
at
date,
creating
but
the
then there
best
was like a
possible
date
game
in the
experience for
press
our
release.
players,
It's like they
and
learned
we're
from
very
Sony.
excited to share more as part
Hey,
of this
why
state
show
of
everything
play.
in a trailer when you can
Today,
release a
let's
press
take a
release?
brief look at one of the missions in our game. The Flash has been corrupted by Brainiac, and as the Suicide Squad, you'll need to work together in up to 4-player online co-op to stop the Flash and rescue Lex Luthor in the process. Enjoy.
Wait, what? You have to rescue Lex Luthor? Kevin Spacey himself?
Let's bust something up.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a sec. Hello, Brainiac. Is it happening now? Great. You will have Luthor ASAP. Good news! You want Luthor, all you have to do is come and get him.
Task Force X, what the hell was that?
Flash is alive.
And he has Luthor.
One damn thing at a time. That artillery is gonna wreak havoc on our front line. If there's a snowball's chance in hell you can destroy it, I expect you to. No matter the cost. Are we clear?
Yeah. Where the snowball?
Time to light them all up.
Incoming Harley! Out of my way.
Guess Quinn ain't holding anything back for later.
Hold my beer, guys. Let's dance!
Movement looks kind of interesting with that other guy. Boomerang, I think.
Focus our fire on this tank. Why do we never get reinforcements?
Thunder upon this tank.
Spot you, mate.
Why does it have those weak points? That looks so fucking dumb.
Incoming.
Send this chopper flying!
Roger that, Quinn. Eyes up. We got more company. Go, Shark, go.
It looks so stupid. It looks so stupid.
Senseless violence.
This robot has a weak point of purple. Everything has a weak point of purple. Oh man.
Boom! Job done.
You came through, Boomer.
Just call me the pinball wizard.
Unstoppable!
Quinn, there's more of them.
Thank you! Die already! Guys, this one won't die already!
Killing it out there, Hal. Come on.
Here comes the boom!
Huge target. Get on it now.
Rising like a wave!
This is our chance!
Is he wearing his favorite Punisher t-shirt? Surprised it doesn't have a football team logo in the middle of it.
So, how'd the whole taking down the Flash thing go?
Still in play? Now get out of my way. I have work to do.
Well, hey there, sleepyhead. We've got an interrogation to get back to. Hey. You think I'm just gonna let you walk away? And tell these guys everything you know? You think they can stop us? Pathetic. Pathetic?
At least I'm
Not if they hit this purple spot on my back.
Stage for a spaceman.
Okay, Boomerang. You want to see what a real hero can do? I'll show you.
Flash, how do I stop this? Please, tell me how.
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League arrives on PS5 May 26th. Rocksteady Studios has even more to share today. Let's listen in.
I was gonna say that was not 15 minutes. Also, don't really know if I want another 10.
Show me what you got.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an extension of the Arkhamverse, and it's really about now reframing the story and telling it from the villain's point of view.
Where are we going and who are we killing?
It's a mixture of lots of the things I hope the fans like about Rocksteady, but like a whole massive chunk of new stuff that they've never seen before.
We've always seen Batman's perspective on this world, and we thought it'd be really fun and enjoyable to see this universe, but through the eyes of the villains. We're picking up the story 5 years.
Hang on, it keeps desyncing me audio. I don't know.
We've seen Batman's perspective on this world, and we thought it'd be really fun and enjoyable to see this universe, but through the eyes of the villains.
Suicide Squad was a huge hit, and they wanted to capitalize on the hotness of these characters that no one gave a shit about 5 years ago.
We're all seeing that thing, right?
Brainiac has invaded Earth, and he's this huge threat overlooking Metropolis. He's taken over Metropolis City. The Justice League are there to try and save the city, but Brainiac has captured and brainwashed them and turned them against the very people they've been sworn to protect.
Oh, fuck, it's Superman!
So the Justice League share the same goal as Brainiac, to take over Earth and turn it into the new Kalu. What we've created is a classic Justice League, but with the sense that there's something wrong with them.
They are now doing Brainiac's bidding, and Amanda Waller scrambles to try to remedy this and essentially save the Earth. And she recruits our 4 lovable characters into fighting the Justice League in an effort to reclaim the Earth and thwart Brainiac's plans.
Your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
The members of the Suicide Squad are Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, and King Shark.
Harley Quinn is definitely the most acrobatic of the crew. She's always moving, she's always flying through the air.
This is what I was curious about, is the differences between the characters and their movement.
And the momentum and the kind of physicality of it, and trying to keep that momentum going and use that to go over buildings or swing under bridges and chain that into kind of the grapple mechanic that she's got. It just feels spot on.
I'm a freaking superstar.
Deadshot has the iconic Deadshot look, but with a Rocksteady twist.
Stop saying iconic, for the love of God.
In this game, he can also
People,
hover with his
stop it.
jetpack. He's super precise. He uses
It's
sniper
really
rifles,
precise.
assault rifles, and pistols, and they all fit with his sort of the fantasy of playing as Deadshot as this master assassin.
Are you on Team Waller, or Team get the hell out of this mess?
King Shark to me as a person is, well, as a fish, is this incredible character who's super well read and super well to do, and I'm sure could smash an operatic performance.
Actually, I'm the son of a god. It is my shame to suffer mortals and their buffoonery.
But also doesn't really know simple words or simple things that are going on. I think that's brilliant.
In terms of combat, he is a brute. He is a tank character. He can take more damage.
He's just
His
Spock.
abilities all lean into the fact that he wants to get in a bit more close and personal. He's the fastest melee character.
He's the socially
Captain
awkward
Boomerang's
one
got
who
his,
says dumb
Speed
things.
Force gauntlet that he can use together with his boomerang. He can throw it to any point in space and Speed Force to that point along the walls, along the floor, and get wherever he wants to go.
You can use that to get up close, dodge around in midair, taking out the enemies, and then scarper because he doesn't want to stick around.
Don't worry, guys. I'm here.
One of the most exciting parts that connects our game to the DC lore are the support squad.
Piss off, widow.
You have Penguin, the arms stealer,
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
but also some new faces. Hack, who is a digital ghost that is helping the squad both navigate the world but also upgrade their neck bombs.
That's a big adrenaline spike on a nice bomb sending out.
This.
Toyman, who's helping the squad with perfecting gear. And then finally we have Gizmo, who is helping the squad with insane vehicle creations that let you blow
The newest
shit
characters are the most interesting part of this game.
Metropolis is your playground. You're going to get to meet different
I just don't know why it needs to be in the
characters,
Arkham-verse
and you
if it's
really
in
get to see these
Metropolis.
cool, iconic
Who cares?
locations.
Being the city of tomorrow.
Not everything has to be connected.
Stark contrast
Fuck.
with Gotham City, which is very dirty, it's always raining. And that contrast with like a city that's very grand, it's very clean, it's very functional.
The huge difference between Metropolis and Gotham is that Metropolis really acknowledge and really trust Superman. So there is a lot of statues to thank Superman for everything he's done for the city.
You're getting to see Metropolis through the villain's eyes. You're getting to experience this world and traverse through this world as the villains.
Greetings, Metropolis!
So the core ability that everything wraps around in Suicide Squad is your traversal. How that works with combat is you're chaining your combat moves together with those traversal moves, and the combat encounters are all designed to push and pull you around the environment in a battlefield that's constantly changing, working out how to use all your different weapons, your guns, your melee attacks, and how to use them all to your best advantage to control the chaos and come out victorious.
What's awesome about gunplay is the variety. So there's 6 core types of weapon families. We've got assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, miniguns, and pistols. There's added variety from weapon manufacturers.
There's LexCorp weapons, there's GCPD weapons, there's Armortech weapons. Later on in the game, we also have gear sets. The gear sets are villain themed. For example, if you have a Bane gear set and you trigger his buffs in the game, some of it will have the Bane drowns and you will like Bane and like boom, 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 and then there's like green smoke and you trigger all kind of effects. So you're basically taking the essence of the villain, you're bringing it into the game.
Each character has a power level in the game that we call gear score. As you acquire new gear in the game, your gear score goes up. And as that number goes up,
It's just the
means you
same.
can take
It's
on
the
more
same
missions.
mechanics that
As
are
part
in
of this
every
progression
fucking
journey,
video
you
game.
will
Why are you
unlock more and
explaining
more
this like
skills,
we're
more and
children?
more ways to customize your character to really fit
Oh
the way
my
you want.
god!
Every firearm in our game
It's
is
so
upgradable.
annoying.
So in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League,
There's
you're gonna
6
get
different weapon
lots of
types.
choice
The same
to
weapons that are in
use the
every
weapons that
fucking
you
third-person
need,
shooter.
to complete
We have
your
gear
missions,
score.
and most
Here's how it
importantly,
works.
you'll
It's
be
in
able to
everything.
customize your squad
Everybody keeps cramming the
to
shit,
be
the same
whatever you
fucking
like.
shit. God damn it!
You can wear whatever you want, any of the outfits. You can be running around in your asylum jail outfit and still have like the best gear score ever.
But be sure
Our game is a
to buy
1
the
to 4
season
player
pass
co-op
so you can
experience,
unlock it.
which means that all the missions in the game have been designed to support solo play, playing with a friend, 2 friends, or 3 friends.
For the single player fans, you can play in single player with bots filling in the role of the squad, so you still feel like you're part of a team.
Oh,
and you can switch them if you want.
no.
You can King Shark now. Or
Oh.
I think Harley would be a better fit for this
I don't want to
mission.
play with
You can
bots.
Switch over and we're going to try her out.
Bots are stupid.
But if you really want to tear it up, going in with a full group of 4 lets you experience the full mayhem the Suicide Squad has to offer.
And
See,
you get to really
I don't-
experience the dynamics.
I don't love
between
that
how you can
phrasing
all play together in different
because
play
it
styles
sounds
in order
like
to take
you're
on
missing
Brainiac
out if you're
and
only playing
Justice
by
League.
yourself. Like the full experience. It's like, no,
All
it
the
should be a
fun
full
is
experience
right
regardless.
here.
When the story's done, your experience doesn't end there. Rocksteady will continue its legacy of supporting the game after it's launched.
We're going to deliver lots of new content to our players. We're going to have new playable characters, new weapons, and new missions. For players who like to customize their looks, will offer a battle pass that only contains cosmetic items. There's just going to be
Just
so
put it
much
in
for
the
the players
fucking
to enjoy.
game.
Just
Stop it with the
picture
battle pass
Harley
bullshit.
Quinn
And
kills
put the
the
shit in the game,
Justice League.
motherfuckers.
If you like story games, if you like RPG
Oh
elements,
my
if you
God.
like co-op games, if you like customizing your characters, if you want to play as a badass,
I hate
this
it
game
so
has
much.
it all.
It's very fast-paced, it's really colourful, it's loud and unapologetic and in your face, and it's going to be really, really fun.
Hey, Metropolis! Do you like live executions? Well, don't touch that dial, or I'll break your fingers.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League arrives on PS5 later this year. We'll be back with more announcements soon. Thanks for watching.
All right, so that is it. Bruce Green, I thought, put it really nicely when he was talking. I watched him play Battlefield 2042. And I thought that he put it in a really eloquent way of talking about,
PlayStation.
don't charge me $70 for a game and then put a battle pass on top of it. If it's free to play, fine. You got to make money somehow. I understand that. The Fall Guys thing makes way more sense than like a Halo or anything like that. So you're asking not only for a group of people's time, but you're also asking them for $70 and then a battle pass on top of it for shit that should be in the game already. Already. It should already be in there. I'm going to go out. I'm going to say that this, of the three, this was the weakest one. I thought that there were 4 really solid announcements in there. Obviously, I'm very excited about Goodbye Volcano High, and I'm very excited about Chia, I think is what it was called. Both of those really, really, really amped for. And having Chia, I believe that's what it's called. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Having that be day and date with the PlayStation Plus premium stuff, I thought was fantastic. As we take a look at it, right here. I was a really big fan of this, and I think the last two games that they showed for VR were very interesting, especially the last one that they showed that I was like, I saw on the PlayStation Store. It's like, oh my god, I should play this, and I was like, oh, it's on VR. Just kidding. Maybe I'll watch someone play it or whatever. But that looked like a magnificent experience. I don't know how I would, wipe the tears from my eyes in a VR headset, but I would find a way. March 21st for this one. The other one I believe was May, maybe June? June, maybe?
Chia is one of our most
It is called Chia.
games, and it's launching.
And it's launching day and date. That is awesome. We got the game thing. Oh, Humanity was in there. Wasn't wild about that one. But Goodbye Volcano High. Big thumbs up on that one. So we got there's some interesting stuff here. June 15th on that one. I thought that this was a lackluster presentation. I knew it was going to be a little bit rough for me personally, going in with such a large focus on VR and with a focus on Justice League Kill the Suicide Squad, which was a game that I was not super interested in in the first place. So I understand that. I hear it. My hair is a freaking mess. I get it. I know that this is not for me. I think the Xbox stuff skews a little more in my favor as far as what they talked about and what they announced with Hi-Fi Rush. I think that Nintendo is doing interesting stuff, even if it is hey, here's some remasters, and we don't really know what the first party stuff's doing. And even their biggest game, Nintendo's Legend of Zelda, isn't even what I cared most about. I thought that there were just more hits in both of those presentations rather than this one, which gets bogged down with this Naturo thing, and then there's Resident Evil 4 and that other Capcom game, Street Fighter 6, which again, not games that just aren't for me. I get that. But there was no real Sony first party pop here. And Microsoft and Nintendo both had that. There was nothing from their first party stuff here. There's 15 minutes on Kill the Justice League, which has absolutely sold me on the fact that I do not have any interest in that game. I didn't enjoy the way they talked about it. I didn't think the gameplay looked all that interesting. Everything about that game was just like, oh, ugh, no thank you. So this one is easily the weakest of the 3 directs / state of plays that we have seen this year so far. And I don't know that it's really that... I don't know if it's really as subjective an opinion as I thought it would be. People love the Sony first-party stuff, and it's not here. There was nothing, and I think that's going back to what I was talking about at the very beginning of the show. Was talking about we're going to see where these 3 are lined up as far as what games are coming out to come into their consoles and stuff like that. Microsoft has exclusives. Nintendo has at least The Legend of Zelda. You can throw Metroid Prime Remastered in there as well. Xbox. They both have exclusives, and this like first-party exclusives. And I understand. The asterisk against Microsoft is like, not all of these were them. You know what I mean? Like, Starfield, I don't know if that's an Xbox thing or if Bethesda was working on that beforehand, or where does Hi-Fi Rush, when did that production start? Was that before or after the acquisition? I would kind of guess after. It's been a little while, but who knows? It's also a smaller scale game. So I get it. Redfall as well is kind of like, was Arcane working on that before? It gets a little murky with some of the details, but they've owned Minecraft long enough to have that kind of as their own. Forza's their own first-party thing. I would give them credit for Hi-Fi Rush because it's been a couple of years, and that game seems like it's a bit of a smaller scale, which would be, Xbox kind of going in and just being like, hey, go for it, just do it. What are the other game? Redfall? The other one? I feel like I'm missing one, but I can't remember. Yeah, I thought this was a weak state of play, and I think it's as far as game announcements, they didn't do a whole lot for me. Fine, subjective. No real first party pop here. Objectively bad. And the other games, the other Nintendo and the other directs had those first party pops.
All set in Evanor, a gorgeous fallen world.
There you go. A couple of games that will be coming to the channel sometime or soon, probably when they come out. I've already forgotten the other. June 15th. That's a Thursday. That'll be up probably on June 16th, a Friday. And that was Goodbye Volcano High. I imagine I'll probably try and get those videos up as quickly as possible. And then on March 21st, you get Chia. The other 2 games that I really liked were the last 2 of the VR titles that they showed, which unfortunately I'm not a VR guy, and I'm never going to be a VR guy, so those I think we'll just have to watch some gameplay stuff on it. Maybe they'll release a version, especially that last one, please release a version that doesn't require a VR headset, so I would love to play that game, please. But other than that, it was largely a dud. What did you think about the PlayStation State of Play? How do you think it compared to the Nintendo Direct, to the Microsoft Developer Direct? I keep wanting to say ID at Xbox, but it wasn't that. How do you think they compared? I think that Microsoft's was probably the strong, maybe Nintendo. I think those 2 were pretty easily the top tier, and this one is a significant step below. But let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Are you excited for anything in here? If so, what is it? And you can let me know. For more, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. And we will see you another day in something else. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.